Just north of the Delaware Expressway and east of Broad Street, we find ourselves at Lincoln Financial Field in South Philly. Today we've got a Week 5 matchup in store here, as it'll be the Denver Broncos taking on the Philadelphia Eagles. Seems like we were just starting training camp, but here we are in October, and off we go on EA Sports. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21. First and 10, and kind of tipping their hand at running the ball. 3 tight ends are out there. Already here, they're audible to something else. On the run, this is J.K. Dobbins. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Calling no gain on the game's first play, and it's second down now. At the 22-yard line. Hold on a second. Kill. Off the play fake, Nix. Pressure comes, and down he goes. The Eagles get there for the sack. Zach Ball gets him for a loss of a yard, and it will bring up third down. We're backed up here, tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first. Here's Nix. He'll find his tight end. It's Adam Troutman. And he'll be stopped here well short of the first down at the 24-yard line. On fourth down, out is the rookie 6th-round pick, Jeremy Crawshaw, to punt. He'll kick it away after a 3-and-out on the opening drive of the game. Here's Jackson. A pretty good punt there, but also a nice return of 12 yards. And it will be Eagles football, first and 10. Looking to put a drive together. They'll get their receiver involved here. It's Brown. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. An excellent way to start the drive there, 18 yards.
Well, that play looks familiar because we saw them working on it in practice this week. And for a lineman trying to block on this play, they love when they get the defense moving in one direction. And when they try and change directions, it's a lot easier to pick them up and ward them off.
That's going to go as a loss of 7, and it'll set them back for second down.
Loss of 7 brings up 2nd and 17.
Hurts sets up to throw it. And this one is incomplete. He was trying to get it to A.J. Brown that time. But now it'll be third down. But you look at this Bronco defense. They are number 2 in the NFL against the run right now, Charles.
I still crack up a little bit after we left our meeting with the defensive coordinator because I said to you, stop me if you've heard this before. How about him saying, well, first order of business, we got to stop the run. Of course you do. He's got a good unit, but facing the number 1 rushing team, they have to stop that in order to have a good performance.
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
One first down here, and that's all, folks. Good work by this defense to hold things in check and force a punting situation.
On is the punter man as he boots this one away. And it's out of bounds. Now we'll see what the side judge says. He says out at the 8-yard line.
Let's go old school there. That's absolutely a great coffin corner punt. Someone's put some time in working on that, hasn't it?
Seems like every year these guys get better and better. It's amazing how they can command that football through the air.
Yeah, they used to actually practice with hula hoops where they place them and try and put them there. Now a lot of guys use barrels on the sidelines to try and put the football in one.
A fake on the jet sweep and a give to Dobbins. And just not much to be had there. 1 yard out to the 10. We talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot. He had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
They'll go for a gain of 7. And it'll leave them with 3rd and a full yard to go. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. They'll try to run for it with Dobbins. And Dobbins, he is not going to get there. They stop him short of the line to gain. On 4th down, Jeremy Crawshaw on to punt. He steps into this one, and this is a rocket. Here's Jackson to return. It takes a touchdown-saving tackle to bring him down as he goes 32 yards on the return. And the Eagles will have great starting field position here as they take over. They run with a dangerous Saquon Barkley. Taken down at the 47-yard line. Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's a 2nd and 8.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
They'll go to Barkley again.
Come on, baby.
So that short gain on 1st down, quickly negated. It's a loss of 2, now 3rd down. Now right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the 1st down and move the chains. Here's Hurts to throw. And this pass broken up.
I'm across the 50.
3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
And I'm across the 50.
That's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field
Oh, I'm
position
across the
is
50.
facing 4th down.
Now
I'm
a
across
timeout
the
called
50.
for by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. The offense staying out there. They look prepared to go here on 4th and 10. Now a timeout called for by the defense. Just their first in this half. We'll step aside and come right back. It hurts not coming to the sideline. They're going to go for it. Back to throw. Look in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35.
And an Eagles first down. 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Hurts. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Jahan Dotson, his second touchdown on the season. And the Eagles are on the board first here this afternoon. Elliott good with a PAT. And that makes the score 7-0. After the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20.
The Broncos take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a first down now. To throw, here's Nix. He's got a man, complete. And he will finally be taken down, but not before he reaches the 38. A huge play there for Denver. 42 yards.
This is how you answer a touchdown the other end. You come out throwing to start your own drive. And not just throwing, but pushing it down the field. And they come up with a big play as they try to answer back with a score of their own.
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Broncos football as we begin quarter number 2. As they've got it with a first and 10. Nix to the air. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. Now it's Nix. That would caught by Kroll. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score. Lucas Kroll, his first touchdown on the year. And the Broncos are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. Well, Charles, he's still a young signal caller in this league, second year in the NFL. And I don't know if last year as a rookie if he would have worked through his progressions like he did on that touchdown pass.
I think you're right about that. We're seeing him grow up right in front of our eyes because when he went to his primary read, he recognized that they were all over that. So he continued to survey the field, picked up another target, delivered a pass exactly where it needed to be. A very mature play for the second-year quarterback.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
Their own 35-yard line.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Eagles, first down. First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Throwing is Hurts. Looking for Dotson, and he's got him. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. It's another first down as they bite off 23 more on that one.
First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
They'll look to throw. It's caught on the right side. It's Smith. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last two plays. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Barkley inside handoff. And they corral him just a couple of yards shy of the end zone.
12 more yards. And an Eagles first down.
Barkley will take this one in for an Eagles touchdown. Some good running there at the end of the drive. He had the burst that set up the 1st and goal, and then one play later, he's in the end zone.
Brandon, what I liked about that sequence is, I'm not sure who made the play call, but they understood the situation, understood the momentum. A nice hard-charging run, give it right back to him, and let him cap things off.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34.
At their own 34-yard line.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. They trail a one-score deficit, 14-7, as they come up 1st and 10. Throwing Nix. That's caught by his tight end, Evan Ingram. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. And the drive starting with a 1st down, 11 yards on that pickup.
Maybe that touchdown on the previous drive has re-energized this offense a little bit. They've been kind of sluggish until then, but they're showing signs of life here, and they get good yardage that time and a 1st down.
Hey, Shanahan! Shanahan! Hey, kill!
To throw is Nix. Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jihad Campbell. And the Eagles will take over possession here up at the 44. The CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
The opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. They'll run it again with Barkley. And he'll get this up past the 45 to the 47. 4 yards on the pickup there as they get it back to a more manageable 3rd and 7. So 7 yards from the 1st down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. This one goes out wide for Barkley. Still going inside the 20. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Saquon Barkley. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Eagles have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Elliott good on the extra point. And it's now 21-7. After the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. So now, Charles, this drive may be a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you.
Oh, everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted. Picked off by Jair Alexander. And he's going to get this one to the 23-yard line.
The Eagles take over first and 10 at the 23-yard line.
A first down carry for Barkley. And he's going to get this one down inside the 15. Second down and a little more than a yard here.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up second and a yard.
Up the middle with Barkley. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. Saquon Barkley on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Eagles are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Elliott good with a PAT. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go.
For this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
Second and 11.
Kill.
On play action, here's Nix. Eagle pressure, too much this time. Down it goes. Chandler Phillips, the former first-rounder, getting in there for the sack. Facing some long odds here if they hope to convert, as they're well behind the original line of scrimmage. Nick's going to keep this himself. And he'll get it up here this time to the 21. Decent gain on the scramble of 6, but now it's 4th.
I thought he did a pretty good job there to get back what he could, but let's face it, that sack on second down, talk about throwing a wrench into the works. It certainly did.
Yeah, he did everything he could there, trying to pick up some positive yardage, and he did, but not enough. On the return, Jackson. 21 yards. Well done on the return. And the Eagles will have it taking over a 1st and 10. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And with great starting field position and a couple of timeouts at their disposal, they'll certainly have the green light here. They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. They'll get this one complete. That's A.J. Brown. And they finally bring him down, but he reaches the 16. A big play there just before halftime. 46 yards. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10.
First and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Back to throw here. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
It's always tough trying to keep your guy upright when he's trying to throw the football. When you're dealing with those big, bad guys on the defensive front, it's even tougher. And this time, those guys on the opposite side won the battle, getting to the quarterback and knocking him into an incompletion.
Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. That'll be caught by Shipley. And able to get this down inside the 15, either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds. In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. Again, he'll drop to throw. He dumps it off to Barkley. And it looks like he'll be just a yard shy of the 5 here as he's out at the 6. So the completion good for 6 yards. And that'll bring up 4th down. They'll run with Barkley. And he won't have the touchdown, but he will have the first down as he's tackled at the 2. Now the Eagles will use the second of their timeouts as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. They'll try and run forward with Barkley. And he's in. Touchdown, the Eagles. Saquon Barkley on his way to a historic performance. 4 first-half touchdowns. And the Eagles will extend their lead here just before halftime. So his big first half continues, his 3rd touchdown already. We'll have to keep watch as this game goes along, how much they want to continue to ride him, because he could be on his way to a record-setting performance. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And with only 9 seconds remaining, well, not much time, we'll see how they play this.
Bombers.
They'll go play action with Nix. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off by Reed Blankenship. Boy, so another interception, CD. It feels like he's starting to unravel a little bit.
And as you would expect, still a work in progress here in his 2nd season. He has to start ironing out some of these mistakes, though, because now his head coach, his offensive coaches, they have to evaluate whether you keep playing him and let him work through it, or you start thinking about going to his backup.
The kick by Elliott is good, and that will do it for this first half.
Don't look good for you, damn it.
It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. So the Eagles with the lead, and they're going to get this football first as the 3rd quarter gets underway. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line. So this is going to come out to the 35. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. Well, it's hard to imagine the first half going any better for them, CD, and now here as they begin their first series of the second half. I mean, they score here. This one, it's pretty much out of reach.
We honestly might always be at that point, partner, because this team, they were dominant in the first half, continue to be dominant now, and I think they're viewing this as a put-away drive on their way to a lopsided victory.
And this is going to be an Eagles first down as he's got this up to the 45-yard line.
That's good.
And now whistles and a flag, and I think we got a jump here.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
So a 1st and 5 now after the 5-yard penalty from the neutral zone infraction. Again, it's Barkley. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards. Now 2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd down.
A handoff to Barkley. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. 82 yards rushing now for the NFL leader coming into this ball game. So a solid run by Saquon Barkley and another 1st and 10 here. Now a handoff running through the middle. No dice this go around. He's hit behind the line and taken down. So the first down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12. Here's a give to Barkley. Down to the 25. After getting stuffed on first down, not much better there. 2-yard gain.
Early down stuff to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority 1.
Great, set.
Out of the gun now on 3-yard line. So Hurts is off, and on comes Jake Elliott for the Eagle field goal. And he's going to miss this one. That is no good. Well outside the left upright, but that shouldn't matter a great deal as they still lead by a bundle here. So an empty possession there. What do you think went wrong, Charles?
Well, it looked like maybe the plant leg might have given way just a little. And when that happens, guys have a tendency to pull through the ball to compensate. And in doing so, set this one off target.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. Off the play fake. Here's Nix. He'll get that complete to Franklin. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. Give him 10 yards there, and about by the nose of the football, he's going to have a first down.
First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Well, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
And those two just haven't been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect them to have more completions to him in this game.
Hey, kill! Oh.
Off the play fake, Nix. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
Well, when the running game's not working, sometimes you just got to take a few more chances down the field. That's a good effort, but it winds up incomplete.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Here's Nix. Pressure comes, and down he goes. The Eagles get there for the sack. Chandler Phillips able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon. The Broncos send out their punter now. He's been one of their few bright spots so far. And problems spreading to the punt team now. This one goes directly into the end zone on the fly, so that'll come back to the 20. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And the way their last drive ended, boy, it was frustrating. They had a pretty good drive going. It was sustained, and then it stalled out, Charles, and they missed the field goal and got nothing out of it.
Is that insult to injury? Because they had such a sustained drive, as you noted. So you know for the head coach, it almost felt like a little bit of failure to send back the field goal unit, and then to not even see the ball go through the post. What a bummer on that last drive for them. Got to pick themselves up from that one.
And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield.
A gain of 17 yards. That's another Eagles first down.
Now Saquon Barkley. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's the 2nd and 9. They'll run with Barkley. And he's going to be stopped up at about the 47-yard line. Now a 3rd and 6.
At the 47-yard line. It's a gain of 3.
Here's Hurts to throw. He rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And a super return as he gets us all the way down inside the 25-yard line. Well, to be blunt, not a whole lot has gone right for this defense in this ball game, but that's something right there. Still in the 3rd quarter, it would take something around miracle territory for a comeback, but maybe that's a start, Charles.
It certainly is, and they're definitely showing that there's some fight still left in them. Hasn't been a banner day. They're trying their best to put that discipline.
And time finally runs out. He can't get rid of the football, and he's taken down.
A loss of a yard. It's 2nd down.
Operating from the gun, Nix. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Jihad Campbell. And the Eagles will take over here at their own 14-yard line.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. Not an ideal way to end their previous drive. They threw the interception, Charles, after they had built up some momentum. They were moving the football, but something to at least build on for this offense as they run back out here.
Yeah, you're right about that. Up until that last play, everything was working pretty well for this offense. Gaining chunks of yardage, getting first downs, really making a push for the end zone, and looked like they had a nice rhythm going. Now you got to have a short memory here. Don't focus on the interception. Focus on what came before it and get back to it.
And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down.
Here comes third down and 7.
A gain of a yard brings up 3rd and 7.
Hurts sets up to throw it.
He finds his tight end, Goddard. That's complete. And they're going to get him down well short of the first, as he can only get this to about the 19. The Eagles send out their punter now, as he'll punt it away for the second time. Before they can get the punt away, whistles as we've come to the end of the third quarter of action. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th.
Hurts.
And it is caught. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before it's taken down. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
From the gun, it's Hurts. Going right back to Dodson.
And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. So a 1st and 10 now in Denver territory at the 34.
Eagles 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Back to throw again. That's complete. He's got Barkley out of the backfield.
Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 28-yard line.
Throwing is Hurts.
He's got Smith here.
And Devontae going to pick up the Eagles' 1st down as he'll get this down inside the 20.
That's another Eagles 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
They'll look to throw again. He's got Dallas Goedert. His tight end over the middle.
Here now, 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd.
Now Hurts changing up the play.
13-yard line.
They'll give to Barkley out of the gun.
Well, the Eagles are going to have a 1st and goal as he's able to take this inside the 10 to the 8.
5-yard gain on the play.
Now they'll change things up.
1st down. 1st and goal at the 8-yard line.
They keep it with Barkley on 1st down. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. It's 2nd and goal, back to the 8-yard line now.
Brings up 2nd and goal at the 8-yard line.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. That is caught at the 7-yard line. Only able to pick up 2, and that leads us to 3rd and goal.
Simple drag route here, lined up out left and tried to work his way back across the field. You probably saw me twitch there, partner, because I think he wanted the ball a little bit sooner. By the time he looked it in, defender was right on him.
Goes right back to Smith again.
They're going to try this. They need 5 full yards to hit the end zone here on 4th and goal, but they're going for it. They're going to look to throw. It is intercepted at the goal line. And he's is into the clear. And a huge return as he'll take this one all the way down inside the 30-yard line. So he picked it in the end zone. They're glad he brought it out all the way across midfield into enemy territory.
And don't think for a second that some teammates didn't tell him to stay in the end zone, right? What he did there, to me, was the equivalent of baseball. Running through the third base coach's signal to stop at third.
It's only good if you're safe.
And he ended up, to me, this counts as safe. That's a great return.
Now it's Nix. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Burton. And they'll get this down to the 10. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair.
First down, Broncos.
So not quite a first and goal. It's first and 10 from the 10. To throw, here's Nix. And it's caught. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And it'll bring up a second and short.
Brings up second and a yard at the Eagles' 2-yard line.
Oh, what's that? Hey! Hey, what's that?
Nix to the air. And he's across for the touchdown. Too little, too late. But he does get in for 6.
No wonder you're grinning. You just beat me in our fantasy league.
Indeed I did, my good man. A nice throw there by the second-year quarterback.
And I don't believe that was the kind of play he would have made as a rookie. Because usually your rookie season is a continuation of your college days. A lot of one read, and if you don't have it, you just take off and go. Now he's settled in the pocket a little bit more, reading the field and getting to his second and sometimes third progression. That was a nice play.
And that one not returnable, not by a long stretch, over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 35-yard line. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And this crowd has certainly liked what they've seen. Their guys fully expected to win this one coming in, and they have not disappointed as they got the big lead here in the fourth. And they'll come up 2nd and 7.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
They'll try and run some clock here with Barkley. And he stopped immediately there. Now they're staring at a 3rd and 8. That last play backwards a yard. On this day, the ground has been his, but at least on that individual play, we just saw the defense finally with a win.
Yeah, they finally got one, and that's a win for them, but all game long, he's seen the holes, and they've been huge for him. Kind of like a baseball hitter in the zone. The ball seems bigger, and he's just whacking it. These guys, they got it going today.
It's a gain of 11. That's good for an Eagles first down. First and 10.
Now it looks like he'll throw here. They'll set up a screen for Bigsby. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40.
10 more yards. That's another Eagles.
They'll look to throw here on first down. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. From the 32 now, here's first and 10.
That's another Eagles first down. First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Again, he'll drop to throw. And Hurts is intercepted, his 3rd of the game. And the Broncos come up with a late turnover, but it will probably only matter to the statisticians as this ball game is now officially over. So it's a victory here for the Philadelphia Eagles, and it was a bit of a strange game. They were held scoreless through the entire second half.
You available?
Who it is?
Your opponent, Cardinals?
Uh, give me about 30 minutes. I'll be ready.
Okay. Hey, I might be in the game though because I'm in 10 leagues. So I'm first come, first serve. But
All right.
I'm always available. I'll be waiting 30 minutes just in case I don't get nobody.
Okay.
All right. This Jared? Only one? Golly. Ooh, that is. I get him. Tim Bettis? It's Tim Bettis. I don't want you though. Oh, it must have been the draft. Nah, I definitely don't want you. Let's see, it's okay. Decent. You know, all them tight ends. I need all y'all, man. Beat Jordan. Oh, You gotta go backwards. You gotta go backwards. You gotta go backwards. You gotta go backwards. You gotta go backwards, mommy. Yeah, baby. Nah, I'm throwing out some chicken. I wanted you to make smothered chicken. Uh, well, I got peas and carrots. Huh? Huh? Hey, what's up, Chuck?
Yeah, he was up at the fight. That was crazy when they saw her. You wasn't at the end. Like, nigga, I can do this and that to you. I was like, but I think he can knock that paw. I ain't do that. When they gonna fight? I wanted to come. I love, I like fights too. But I don't like football. Darren won't take you to no fight. Darren, you want something? All seafood though. Huh?
Huh?
You don't want nothing. What you want? What's the other chicken? Because we don't have nothing.
We got vegetables.
The mixed vegetables don't even be picked right. I guess I can make cabbage. All right. Yeah, just make sure you put that chicken in some water in a bowl. Man, my left hip is hurting. And I fell on my right hip that was hurting. But why is my left hip hurting now?
Okay. It is cold.